Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be showcasing you guys RIKKA SUNAVANLON full combo. Now I know there's a whole bunch of different combos with this deck. There's a whole bunch of different ways that you can play this deck, but for this video I'm just going to be showcasing you guys a few combos and just a few replays that I had with this deck. I played this deck against this deck on DB when I was playing Kashtira, and I didn't know what any of these cards did, and I always wanted to play this deck, so I came to Master Duel. I built the deck. It's actually pretty inexpensive, except for a few cards in the extra deck are URs, and I don't have like double Jasmine. I don't have, but I can still make it work. It's still good. So yeah, I'll showcase you guys the deck profile at the end of this. I'm just gonna go over a few replays, show you guys what the deck can do. This one is full combo. Then I'm gonna show you guys another replay where I get hit with Max E, and I'm gonna show you guys what you guys can do. Excuse me, when you do get hit with Max E. Some board that you can try to end on when you do get max seed. So we're just gonna go ahead and run through this combo really quick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Before we get any further in, if you guys could drop a like on the video, greatly appreciate it. Greatly helps out the channel. And let's hop right in. So we got Lone Fire Blossom, Ash Blossom, too many blossoms. We got Primula, the RIKKA Fairy, Called By, and Sheet. Sheet is nice. I mean, it's not nice drawing it. You want to set it, but I can set Glamour off the field spell now instead of the Sheet, so you guys will see that. So we go ahead and start with Lone Fire, of course. Lone Fire effect, tribute, bring out the Sunseed. Sunseed comes out. Go into Dryas, and then Dryas effect is if this card's link summoned in the extra monster zone, you guys have to make sure you do this. So this card, it needs to be link summoned in the extra monster zone using the normal monster Sunseed Loki, Genius Loki, as material. Then you can add the spell. So you need to put it in the EMZ, and you need to make it with the guy. And then this card, when this card comes out, you can reborn the Sunseed, the link one. And then when I take damage, so this is chain 1, chain 2, when I take damage, I can special summon I summon the healer off of this, but it is special summon a Sunvine monster from your extra deck. So we summon Sunvine healer, gain some life. Then we go into Jasmine. I only have one of this, but it works still. And then you go into a Dryas, go into another Dryas, and we do that so that we can get the healer's effect. So this is also very important. So the healer is going to allow me to gain life points. Jasmine, when I gain life points once per turn, mandatory effect. If you gain life points, add a plant from your deck to your hand, so it's mandatory. And healer, you have to make the Dryas first, because the healer says if a SUNAVANLON Link monster you control leaves the field, destroy this. If this card is special summoned, you can target one SUNAVANLON Link monster on your field, gain life points equal to its link rating. So you need to make the Dryas first, so this has a target to gain life. So we go ahead and do that. We gain 300, and then Jasmine, like I said, mandatory effect, search for the princess, and the princess is a monster negate. If you control a RIKKA monster, then if it's in your grave or in your hand, you contribute a plant and then negate the effect. So it's a tribute negate. And then, so off of the Jasmine, we tribute the healer to summon out the Mudon. And then the Mudon is very important. This is to get you the field spell right here. And another thing I could have done, which is something that I probably should have done, and I'm going to start doing instead. So instead, you can bring out the Petal, and then Petal will activate its effect, or you can activate the Petal's effect to just search the Mudon. And then that way, next turn, when they pass back to you, you'll get the Petal back onto the field. So I started doing that, but this is like one of the first combos I had with the deck. So I mean, it's not one of the first. I just started playing this deck literally yesterday. So you want to go for Petal instead, because then that just gets you better follow-up. So and the fairy. So if a card's tributed, you can special summon it from your hand in defense, basically. So this is going to special summon it from the hand in defense, and then this is going to grab the field spell, and the field spell is the most broken card in the deck. And then this goes into the Malias, and Malias, all it does is it's just for link climbing. It brings back the Sunseed from grave. So that's a link 3, bring back the Sunseed, you make the link 4. And then this is our first interruption here. So this card says, during the main phase, quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls to take damage to its attack, and if you did take damage, return to the hand. So it's a bounce. It's a bounce, you take damage. Ooh. Wait, no, this isn't the one. This isn't the full combo. This is not the full combo. Oh no. But it's fine. See, okay, so I messed this up. This is the full combo, but it's not the full combo. I needed to wait to use the con. You just wait to use the con so that you can equip with the thing that you're gonna summon off of this. And I do learn that. So so we detach and add lone fire back to hand. You mainly want to do that because you want to get the petal engraved, or the princess engraved. I made it with the princess, so you want to get that engraved so you can use its effect. And then we just go con to tribute and then add the snowdrop to hand. So then we add snowdrop and we add Borea. And I also do misplay here too. I could have summoned out lone fire and used lone fire's effect as well, since it's a soft once per turn. And this is what I was talking about. So I attributed this guy, right? I attributed the queen, and then this card says if this card with Xyz material is tributed, okay, you can special summon one rank 5 or higher plant Xyz from your extra deck. So you summon out the Sacred Hyperion, and this is why you wait to use the RIKKA con. I did do it in a different video. I need to find that one. But it says during your turn, when you activate a card or effect, you can target one card of the same type, monster, spell, or trap in your grave, attach it to this card as material. So you want to wait to use the con, use the con, equip a spell from your deck, so that way you can have a monster negate and a spell trap negate. You can only use one, so use it wisely. But yeah, and I also did misplay. Like, I could have brought out the lone fire, got some more stuff going, but it's fine. So this is basically ridiculous right here. This is insane. Even though I don't have the spell negate, I do have another replay where I do realize that, okay, you need to wait to use the con after you make the Sacred Beast guy or whatever. But right here, just with this board, it's a bounce. So this is a bounce to the hand. This is a tribute, quick effect, tribute a monster my opponent controls. So a bounce, a tribute. This is a monster negate right here. In the grave, we have petal, or princess. I always call it petal. So princess is in the grave, and we do control a RIKKA. So that's a monster negate right there. That's 4. We have call. I mean, I'm not even gonna count call by the grave, but so we have sheet as well, and sheet acts as 2 interruptions, or acts as 1. I'm gonna count the field spell as an interruption because for most of these interruptions, I need to tribute something, and I can tribute one of my opponent's monsters with the field spell. So I'm gonna count 6. So the trap card is 1. The trap card is target a face-up monster your opponent controls. And tribute a plant, players cannot activate that face-up monster's effect this turn. Then if you tributed a plant, you can also tribute a plant. You don't have to tribute a plant, but if you did tribute a plant, then you can take control of that opponent's monster. So it's a negate and a steal if you tribute. So that's like kind of 2-in-1 interruptions. So that's 6 right there with the field spell. We have 3 of the monsters, the field spell, the trap, and tribute the opponent's thing, and the RIKKA princess in the graveyard. So there's that, and then there's also Ash Blossom and Called By. So that's literally like 8 interruptions. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we'll go ahead and fast forward right here. And I do want to find the combo where I do that, but he goes Signet Mining. That just get hits with Ash. Easy, -1, no problem. He goes Circular Effect, dump Sigma. We chain Hyperion, negate, and destroy. So that gets destroyed. Sigma Effect to Reborn, tribute, negate. No sir. RIKKA mandatory effect to gain attack, and then he normal summons. That's fine. I quick effect tribute. He has the effect to gain again. Target Ignister in your grave, special it. So he specials it. I photon, bounce it back to hand, or balancer. I don't know why I said photon. Bounce it back to hand, and that's it. That's it. I draw a Dark Ruler, but it's just GG's from there. He just ends up scooping. So we don't need to finish the rest of this. I guess we'll let it play out. You guys can see with the, if I did the petal play, then I would have just had petal come out next turn. But it is what it is. It's all good. It's all fine. It's chill. So I do want to go into this really quick just to show you guys what this deck can do when it gets hit with Max C. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that right now. And yeah, this deck is really fun, bro. I really like it a lot. It's such a base deck. It doesn't put up any negates, but it puts up a ton of interruptions, a ton of interactive interruptions. It's really good. So we just go normal summon Lone Fire, tribute, effect. He changed Max C. We don't have an out to Max C, so that's tough. So that's totally fine. What's going to happen is I'm going to summon out the Mudon, which I already have in my hand, but this allows me to add the field spell. You guys saw this last time. Activate the field spell and set the trap. That's all I'm doing. Setting the trap and passing turn, and I say that's fine. And this is all I have. You guys might think this is nothing, but it's a little something. So it's a basically all it is a target a face-up monster on the field, negate its effects, or neither player can activate that face-up monster's effects. And then if I tribute something, I can steal it. So I can tribute one of his guys, negate one of his guys, and take one of his guys. So it's like two interruptions. It's like 2, but 2 through max C. It's like not bad. And they're like hard interruptions to respond to, you know what I'm saying? You can't just like Valor this or Imperm this on the start, you know. So right here, he exceeds summons into this, and then he commits some more monsters onto the board. He's already used Martha at this point. So what I decide to do is, you guys will see. So for cost, and it's crazy for cost too. So things like Despian Coritis or anything like that, if it's sent to grave by an opponent's card effect, anything that says sent to grave by an opponent's card effect or sent to grave by card effect will not trigger because it's sent for cost. So with the trap card, just to activate this trap card, I had to tribute one of his guys and then target something. So I tributed his level 4. I'm targeting his Caspatel to take control of it or to negate its effects. But since I tributed it, I'm going to take control of it. And that is GG. He scoops on that. So I kind of want to find the one where I went crazy though. Okay, I think this is the one because I remember I started with Unexpected Die with this one. So we'll speed run this. Unexpected Die, summon out Loki. Loki, link 1 into Dryas. Dryas effect, search for Sowing. Activate Sowing, summon out this, chain link 1 to bring back Loki. This, chain link 2 to summon out Healer. So summon out Healer, gain life. Link into Jasmine. Link into Jasmine, link into Dryas, link into Healer. We're going to gain life points. We're going to search. So go into Healer. Gain life points, mandatory effect of Jasmine to add. We have the Princess, Monster Negate, Protection from Nibiru, Tribute, Summon out Petal. This is where I learned to do the Petal play for follow-up. So you tribute the Petal, special summon out the Fairy, the Mudon, then add the Con. Activate the Con, but don't use it yet. We hard drew the Glamour, Tribute, add the level 4, add another level 4. These are going to summon themselves onto the field because the monster was just tributed. Summon out this effect, special summon out, overlay into Strenna effect to add back. So we're going to add back a Princess. We're going to go ahead and activate this special summon effect to summon out Hyperion, equip the monster, this effect to make everything level 8, go into the level 8 Xyz. Then we link into the Malias with those two. Malias come back, summon out the Resurgence. And now we activate the Con, chain the Sacred Beast, equip a spell. Now we have a spell negate. So that's the optimal play. If you can avoid using your spell card, your field spell card, or effect, till you have the Hyperion on the board, because now I have a spell card negate, which is really good. So we pass on basically the same board. We have a bounce. We have a monster negate and a spell negate. You can only choose to do one, but it's monster or spell negate. We have a tribute, just tribute an opponent's monster. We have the RIKKA Princess to negate a monster effect. We have the field spell to tribute an opponent's monster. And we have the sheet to negate a monster's effect and steal it. So it's pretty, 6 interruptions is pretty insane. With follow-up, we got Petal Engrave, we got Harpies, we got another Sowing, we got field spell. We're lit. We're lit as hell. So we just goes for Extrav. I just negate that. It's fine. He goes Prosp, which is annoying, but also fine. And this is against Flu. This is against the Flu, boys. This is against the Fluski. So he goes ahead and adds the field spell effect. Sends an Unexplored Winds, so I can negate that. So I do negate that. Tribute the Hyperion. Mandatory effect to gain. Effect to bounce. And he adds the Mist Valley, and he can't do anything. He quits. GG. So yeah, 6 interruptions, bro. This deck can consistently put up a decent amount of interruptions. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the deck list that I have. This deck list is not even close to done. There's a lot of stuff I don't have still. And I know that there's a lot of different ways you can build this deck. Like some people will go extra heavy on the combo and play like multiple Jasmine, which I do want multiple Jasmine. But there's still stuff like, you probably don't need 3 of this. You probably don't need to play this or this. So there's some stuff that I still need. I'm only playing 1 Max C for the crossout. And that's because when I was playing Max C, when I resolved it, it was just bad. Like there's nothing for me to draw. with the Max C, so I just play the 1 for cross out, and if I draw it, cool. But yeah, you want to play as many outs to Max C as possible. So you still play 3 Ash, you still play 3 Call By, and the 1 cross out for the Max C, because Max C hurts, obviously. But instead of playing like triple Max C, I just decided to play Dark Ruler because it just gets more value, and Sprite is the top tier deck right now. So against like Sprite, and even against like Adamantipator, a lot of Master Duel decks, this card's really good. Just negate their whole field and then combo off. Yeah, I felt like just playing 3 Max C was just bad because I would use it, and then like I'm not drawing Nib, I'm not drawing hand traps. Like I might draw a board breaker, but if it's his turn, it's too late. He's gonna commit. He's gonna maybe kill me. I don't know. It's fine though. This is the deck list I have right now. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit of a stutter, but if you guys did, drop a like. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly helps out the channel. And I'm out. Peace.